Hi, welcome along to our latest Pulmonary Fibrosis Awareness Month video chats. Today, I'm delighted to be joined by Susan Liegeois. Welcome, Susan.
Hi,
So,
thank you for having me.
no problem at all. Thank you for being here. I know it's 12 years since you were diagnosed. Maybe just to start, tell us about kind of, what's changed in those 12 years, because I know you were commenting that so much has changed in terms of awareness and visibility.
When I was first diagnosed, there was hardly any information about pulmonary fibrosis. Jennifer Blunder and Leanne Storch reached out from Pulmonary Fibrosis Foundation and sent me information. For the last 10 years, it's been growing. They've been more awareness. I've gone to rehab past 10 years, and now I'm doing rehab again, and now there's even more people. When I first started, there was like maybe 2 people with pulmonary fibrosis. Now I go to class and the majority of people have pulmonary fibrosis. So it has increased considerably.
So I know you were mentioning, so you go to pulmonary rehab twice a week, is it?
Correct. I do twice a week. That's my goal. I try to stay healthy as I can be. I do 30 minutes on the bike and 30 minutes on the treadmill. And when I go shopping or everything, I park as far as I can. So I get that extra walking. And where your app has that 2,000 steps, that's where my goal is. Like, I'll be trying to get my 2,000 steps in.
Well, I don't know if you've seen another video we did with Noah Greenspan. Noah would be proud of you by, anything you can do is a good thing. And exercise or prescribing exercise is a really important thing for pulmonary fibrosis. So tell us about some of the other kind of challenges you have. So I know just before we started, you were talking about you're watching out for your oxygen delivery. So tell us about how you manage that on a weekly basis.
I usually go through about 15 e-tanks every 2 weeks. They deliver once a week with Lincare, and I have had no problems so far, knock on wood. There's a lot of people that have issues where they forget to deliver, or I've heard they don't give you enough tanks, and that's what it's starting. They're starting to cut back on our oxygen tanks, of how, if it's too many tanks, and that's kind of discouraging, because you want us to keep healthy and go out and be active, but they expect you to be homebound, and that's not right.
No, that's crazy. And I know the Pulmonary Fibrosis Foundation, the American Lung Association, together with Three Lakes Partners and others, are joining forces to help lobby lawmakers and CMS and others around oxygen supply, because it's not good enough telling people that they can't have enough oxygen to live a normal life. You can't be expected to be homebound.
Yeah, and then I know a lot of people having issues when you get into the higher doses, when they're like at 15 liters. So they have problems of getting problems for the equipment to carry the 15 liters. So then they end up in the hospital and they're stuck in the hospital. So I'm hoping that they'll get together and figure that system out.
Yeah. So I gather you like to travel. I've seen some pictures of you living life to the
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
I'm very lucky. I have a husband that takes me everywhere, and I love fishing, boating, swimming, and I travel to Nashville, Tennessee. I don't know if you heard of Nashville. It's a country music place, and yeah, it's beautiful
I
in
was there last
Nashville.
year for the PFF Summit as well.
Yeah, so it's very beautiful there. And yeah, in fact, I'm going again in October to travel. Packed like 20 tanks, and I just hit the road, and the company delivers the oxygen to the hotels. I can't fly anymore due to the high dosage of my oxygen, but if I can hit the road with the car, yeah, I'm out of here.
You're there. Do you
Yeah.
have a favorite country music star?
Yes, I'm yeah, a huge country music. Music is like I love music. It helps me, and then I listen to music, and I meditate twice a day to help control my breathing. Um, that was a big thing that the last hospital stay I was having panic attacks more so than usual with my breathing. So I learned how to control that.
Yeah, I think the emotional and the psychological well-being is a very important factor with pulmonary fibrosis and
Yes.
any serious disease as well. So that's a really good thing you do.
Yeah, well, and yeah, I saw, I have to be honest, I saw a psychiatrist to help me deal with it because unfortunately I can't get a lung transplant. So I'm just learning, I'm just living life.
Yeah,
That is my goal, just
yeah.
living and enjoying life as much as I can.
No, that's definitely the right attitude and a good motto to live by. So what are you doing for Pulmonary Fibrosis Month? Are you kind of joining in kind of social media and other activities?
I'm going to do a social media. Jennifer has us printed out Buddy, your logo, and we're going to travel, and he's coming along with me, and I'll post pictures of that. I'm putting blue for pulmonary fibrosis, so I'm going to blue it up in my hair. Unfortunately, I don't have it yet, but I have a hair appointment next week, so we'll have that. And yeah, and just spread it around, and there needs to be more awareness.
Yeah,
There is considerably, I would say 80% improvement with companies like you and Three Legs and Pulmonary Fibrosis Foundation. I mean, when I first started, all there was Pulmonary Fibrosis Foundation. And now that we have people to fight for our disease, it helps us, it gives us encouragement
yeah.
in
It's
trying
great
to
to see.
spread
It's
it.
great to see other groups joining the Pulmonary Fibrosis Foundation, like the American Lung Association, and
Yeah, that was huge.
yeah,
We were fighting for that for a long time, and I'm so happy they joined us.
yeah.
So that is a huge, yeah.
The more people helping spread awareness, the better, and the more information and tools at patients' disposal, the better as well.
Yes, exactly.
Very good. So, who's your favorite country music star? You didn't
Blake
mention
Shelton.
Blake Shelton. Okay, I'm
Yes,
not a
Blake
country music
Shelton.
fan, so I've
You're
never
not a
heard
country.
him. No,
Well, I like Justin Timberlake. I like music, any kind of music.
any kind of music.
Yes, so I'm rock and roll too. So yeah,
Very good.
I play. It's kind of like Donnie and Marie Osmond. A little bit of country and a little bit of rock and roll.
Very good. Well, listen, Susan, enjoy your trip to Nashville later in the year.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for helping raise awareness around pulmonary fibrosis.
I appreciate it. Thank you. You have a wonderful day.
Same to you, Susan. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.